Welcome to another edition of Fridays with Fred. My name is Fred Said. I was showing one of our listings the other day, and a buyer asked me, Fred, can I do an addition to this home? And my simple answer on that property, which was a detached home, was yes, but you have to get HOA approval and city approval. So when doing an addition to a home, there's two things you want to look at. A, is it a condo? And then B, is it a single-family detached home? So regarding condos, it's extremely difficult to do additions because typically they're attached and there are certain rules and regulations within that HOA that won't allow you to do additions. Yes, I've seen condos where the inside they've knocked down walls, but I've really never seen a condo on the outside they've done an addition. Actually, I've never seen one. So with condos, I'd venture to say typically no, you can't do an addition to a home like that. Number two is a single-family detached home. I see additions on those properties all the time, especially if it's an older home built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s. There's no HOA, and it's a detached home with land. You want to do an addition. Ultimately, when it comes to doing additions to homes, detached homes specifically, there's really two governing bodies that you have to go through to make sure you're in line and allowed to do the additions the right way. Number one is the HOA. So if there's a homeowner's insurance or homeowner's HOA, you want to go ahead and talk to them, go through their approval process and find out if you need their approval to do it. And then number two, it's really the city that property sits in to see what they regulate to get that done. Because when you do an addition, the most important thing that you want to do is not just get it right, obviously the way you want that addition to be, and the right person to build it out for you, but make sure when you do an addition, this is huge and affects the value of your home. Make sure it's a permitted addition. That's why you have to go through the HOA or the city to do it the right way. Because I've seen homes that have done additions without getting permits, and when they came to resell that property, we couldn't add that square footage into the value of the home, and they didn't get the value back for it when they sold it. So, any questions whatsoever about adding to properties or doing additions, contact us any time of the week, 7 days a week, at 949-272-0125, and tune in next week for another awesome edition of Fridays with Fred. Why? Because that's what Fred said.